What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay Corbett of Team Sanctum, and we're back at it again with another deck profile. We're here with my buddy Jacob. Man, how you doing today?
Doing good. Check me out on Twitch, 2NickYHero836. But my Twitch is broken right now, so I just forgot about that.
Sadness. I love the shout out to yourself, man. Appreciate it, dog.
I stream Overwatch though, so when I get it fixed, see them Sombra plays.
Hey, so back at it with the Yu-Gi-Oh plays, man. So, what was your hardest deck to play against today?
True King Dinos.
True King Dinos?
Yeah, I won game 1. I just went completely off, and he scooped. Game 2 and 3, he OTK'd me. Dang. Sadness.
Sad face, sad face.
Yeah.
But with this deck that you made, man, it was pretty crazy because I went up against it with my spirals, and let's just say we had a pretty good battle with it, man.
Oh yeah, half an hour into time. That's fun.
Yeah. So let's get right into this deck profile, man. Let's see what you combined with, man, because I already know what the one deck that you like to combine with, like, everything.
Four decks.
Four decks.
There's 4 different, well, 4, 5, there's a lot of archetypes in here, okay? Start things off, you can already see what's going on here. We run the Zodiac engine, 2 Rat Pier, 2 Whiptail, 1 Thoroughblade, 1 Ram. It's the basic Zodiac engine. We all know this. Zodiacs are key. Zodiacs are key. You make Dryadents, you make Lycas, you make Tiger Mortars, everything. Just completely decimate your opponent with that busty dragon. Yes. Next engine, honestly my favorite deck in the entire game, next to Madolche's. We run 1, 2, 3, Fluffal Dog. Don't start the hates now. This deck only gets better. This is your Stratos of the deck. When this guy is normal or special from the hand, you can add a Fluffal Monster or Edgem Sabers from your deck to your hand. Really fun to play. Plus, he's a 1700 body. He's a Stratos. He's pretty strong for what he is. And next up, you run 1, 2, Fluffal Penguin. I felt 2 was a good number. I didn't want to run 3. I don't remember a good portion of making this deck last night. I kind of woke up and it was there. So, yeah, once per turn you can summon a Fluffal from your hand, and if you use a fusion material, you get to draw 2 cards and then discard 1. So, really good draw power. Next up for the alternate arts, don't get mad at me for this. You're in 1, 2, Fluffal Bear. He looks so cute in his suspenders. Ditch him to set a toy vendor from your deck, and I never use a second effect to get Polly back. He's key in the combo with 2 Fluffal Wings. He's the Ringmaster. Banish. If you control a toy vendor, you can banish him from your graveyard, and another Fluffal, draw 1 card, then send toy vendor to the grave to draw 1 more card, and then toy vendor will let you search Fluffal or Edgem Saber. So yeah, busted draw 3 combo. 1 Fluffal Owl just to search your polymerization. We run 1, 2 Edgem Chain. Normally I'd be running 3 of this, but I felt 2 was a good number here. Basically, if it's sent to your graveyard from your hand or field, you can add a Frightfur card from your deck to your hand. Next up, 1 Edgem Sabers. I feel like this is the best Edgem lineup. You only want to run 1 of this. If you see this in your opening hand, it's kind of a dead card. I saw this a couple times and I was not happy about it. Next up, we have another beautiful engine here. We run 1, 2, 3 Predaplant Orpheus Scorpio. This guy, when he's normal or special summoned, you can discard 1 monster card, summon a Predaplant monster from your deck that's not Orpheus Scorpio. And the Predaplant target I run is 1 Predaplant Darlingtonia Cobra. I can never remember the names. They're new cards. When he's special summoned by the effect of a Predaplant monster, you can add a Polymerization spell card, which is a spell card of Polymerization in the name, or a Fusion spell card from your deck to your hand, which is a spell card named Fusion. I remember I did catch Jay off here because he did not know you could search Brilliant Fusion off this.
Yeah, I actually didn't, man. I got super confused with this.
And just to get this engine faster, 1, 2, 3 Lone Fire Blossom. This card basically just tribute itself to summon another one, tribute itself, summon another one, tribute itself, summon your Orpheus Scorpio to go off. Next up, the next card for the next engine rerun, 1 Gem Knight Sapphire. I chose Sapphire because it's the only level 4 Gem Knight I have. I don't have anything else. It's only got 0 attack, but it's just a level 4. Who cares? And 1 Lunalite Black Sheep, we all know the Zodiac combo makes this stuff broken. And that is the monster lineup. Next up for the spell lineup, we run 1, 2, 3 Toy Vendor, Staple, and Fluffals. Once per turn, you discard a card, draw one card, and reveal it. Add the card you draw as a Fluffal monster. You get to keep it, and you have the option to summon any monster from your hand. Anything else would go to the graveyard. And if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Fluffal monster or Edgem Sabers from your deck to your hand. It does not matter how it's sent to the grave, you could Foolish this thing. Next up, 2 Fusion Substitute and 1 Polymerization. I felt like this is the best lineup for this type of deck in particular. Normal Fluffals, I would only play 1 Fusion Substitute and 2 Poly, or 3 Poly. But I don't know. It's just, this is always treated as Poly, so it counts as your copies. But yeah, we all know this card from the Zodiac combos. 1 Fright for Fusion, just to help to get to your Fright for Fusions faster. And this card won me so many games today. It's Ultra Polymerization. Screw Super Polymerization, that stuff is banned. This is going to be the next banned card, trust me. You pay 2k, Fusion Summon a Fusion monster using monsters you control, not in your hand, and your opponent can't respond to this card. Also, you can banish it from grave, target a Fusion monster you control that was special summoned by this thing's effect, and summon all of its materials from your grave. You have to summon all of its materials. If you're missing 1, you can't use that. But their attack and defense becomes 0, and their effects are negated. Basically, you summon your Predaplants, search this off your Cobra, and make Rafflesia, and then make Invoker, and it just goes on from there. 1 Brilliant Fusion to get the Seraphonite, 1 Instant Fusion, because Norden, and that's the spell lineup. Trap lineup is 2 D-Barrier. I sided this out a lot today because I played against 2 Spiral players.
Yep. Do you have a side deck?
I do have a side deck.
Let's see that side deck.
It's just basic, though. 2 Kumungus, because Kaijus are the out to everything. 2 Chaos Hunter. I honestly didn't have time to put this side together, so I just drew in basic staples. Opponent can't banish. Lancia. Neither player can banish cards. I was afraid of retaliating. That was the main thing. And 1 Fluffal Cat. Why not? Spells. Another Fright for Fusion. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. That's right, ND my Ghost Rays. And 1 Forbidden Chalice. Traps. 2 Mask Restricts for True Dracos. And 2 Royal Decrees.
Nice. Let's check out that extra deck, man.
Dude, you can see the waifu. You can see the waifu.
The waifu's too real, man.
Alright. ZX, 1 Trident. Pop stuff during either player's turn. Busted. 1 Broadbolt. Searcher for Beast Warriors. Busted. 1 Tiger Mortar. Sets up plays. Busted. 1 Leica. Summons from grave. 1 Borbo. Just there. 1 Hammer Kong. Just there. Next up, for your Frighters, I run 2 Fright for Kraken. I felt this like the best one I could go into since it's the easiest one to summon, being the Edge Imp restrictions I run. 1 Tiger. I didn't feel a purpose in running more than 1 of this because I don't make it enough. And 1 Sabertooth, because Sabertooth, he can't be destroyed by battle card effects, and he summons Frighters from grave on summon. 1 Chimera Rafflesia. In my opinion, this is staple. This needs to be in this deck for Ultra Polymerization to be at its best. 1 Gemnite Seraphonite. I remember against Jay, I made this full power with just Poly. I really did not want to open Gemnite Sapphire. I opened it, had wings in hand, I was like, yes.
Too good.
Too good. And plus, Jay did not know about double summon. 1 Norden, because it's Norden. Konami, please do not ban. 1 MX Saber Invoker, we all know Zodiacs. And 1 Daigusto Emerald. I want to bump this to 2 though.
Yeah, because the card is freaking busted.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jacob, man. Who do you got any shout outs for anybody?
Check out Team Sanctum, they're a really good channel. Check out Twilight Lightsworn's channel, he's really nice. Monster Bitches. That's it.
Gotta love it, man. Thank you again. Oh, wait. You got another thing, man?
No.
Oh, man. Well, thank you again, Jacob, for this deck profile, man. I hope people will check this out and
build this deck. It's so fun.
Just like diversify the Zodiac like decks that are out there instead of just worrying about like pure or like true Draco and all that stuff. As always, man, thank you again for watching. Be sure to like, comment on the video, and be sure to subscribe to Team Sanctum for more content.
Waifu.
And as always, it's your boy Jay Corbett signing out, and there's the waifu.
Waifu.